Hey room, I'm back. As Zagreus would say, we're going to continue our Let's Play Hades series. Alright, so last time on our previous episode we showed you some of what you can do with interacting with these NPCs around here. Give me a second as I do some volume adjustment. So one thing you didn't get to see, probably two things we'll do here prior to doing this escape attempt. We're going to make this series a one escape attempt per episode, unless we like die really early or something like that. But two things you didn't see that I want to show you is first off the house contractor here,
Some sort of special offer for
which
me,
will
my
give
good
you
shade.
upgrades around the House of Hades. Some of these are actually beneficial to you, and some of them are just cosmetic. So the first one you get here doesn't cost us anything, so we'll buy that, and that'll add a fountain chamber that could randomly spawn while in Tartarus.
Work authorized.
So obviously,
Fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus
doesn't
sounds
cost
like
us
an
anything.
excellent idea.
We'll do it.
What's that there?
We don't even have any gems, so we can't buy anything else. So no need to waste time there. Here's Megs down here. Can't talk to her. And let's see, we have 75 darkness to spend, so you almost always want to spend your darkness. We got 75. We definitely need a greater reflex. We can have 2 dashes. And then, honestly, I'll put one more into chthonic vitality to make sure we can regenerate more health when switching chambers. And that's it for in there. And the other thing I wanted to show you was I was mentioning the nectar that you get. You can gift it to these NPCs, and there's a whole lot more to it than that, but for the time being, we're going to go in here to Skelly, and we're going to gift him our first nectar.
You, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this.
For me, pal? Awful nice of you, just awful nice. But guess what? I got this for you.
So he gives me a lucky tooth, which is his keepsake. You only get one keepsake per character, and these obviously will be the place that holds all of our keepsakes. And for now, we're going to equip this one, and essentially acts as another Death's Defiance, to where if I have this equipped and I die, it'll restore, 50 of my health at the current rank that it's at. Okay. So we have that equipped. We're not switching weapons. We don't have enough keys to get another weapon, but we'll be using the bow for a while. So with that said, let's go ahead and do another escape. And hopefully get a hammer here.
Looks like a Daedalus hammer.
So you haven't seen this yet either. This is a Daedalus hammer. And what it'll do is it'll modify your weapon. And so it's specific to whatever weapon you're escaping with. Your special pierces foes and does 400%. Don't want that. Your special deals +3 base damage for each consecutive hit. I definitely don't want that. Your sniper shot, 200% damage to distant foes. Oh, man. None of these are what I really want. But I think I'm going to go sniper shot. I'll probably get the most usage out of it.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now.
I wanted the one that does, it turns it into an automatic fire weapon, but we might find another hammer later. You can get up to 2 hammers per escape attempt.
It's built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
So you'll probably notice when I charge this up, there's a little arrow towards the end of it. It's about 80% the way through that. Whatever. The little arrow there, I'm sure you can see it, about 80% down the length of this entire thing that I'm shooting, this arrow I'm shooting. That's where that sniper shot will take effect, so I don't get a lot of usage out of it. Just because I'm more about moving around quickly. Alright, looks like Aphrodite is my only choice. So we will go to her chamber, and maybe she'll give me an increase to my attack power, my attack damage.
Oh, that must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
So that's the first time we've come across her. So our options here, pretty obvious for me. I'm taking the one that your attack deals more damage and it inflicts weak. So they'll give me 50% more attack power. Definitely want the Nectar.
I don't see why not.
So I can get me another keepsake. Damn it.
I'm trying.
So, sucks that I took some damage there, but as long as I don't get hit again, we can restore that over the course of a few chambers with my Chthonic Vitality. I think that we met Ares before. I think we did on the first escape attempt. And I've got 2 dashes now, which will definitely come in handy.
That was dust. The cries of battle.
Did you happen to know, my king, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
Alright, I let him say his piece because, essentially because I wanted that to show you that he's actually paid attention, that I've killed more than 100 foes. So, game knows what you're doing. This one, again, is pretty easy for me. The urge to kill, increase all my damage by 10% for my attack, special, and cast. So, pretty no-brainer for me. Actually, not too bad boons to start off with. I don't want to do the shop because I've only got 26 gold. It ain't gonna get me anything. Just kind of be a waste. So we'll go for this boss with the darkness, and I'm glad I did, because this is the fountain chamber that we got from the house contractor. So I got free darkness,
a place of calm and respite,
and our health restored. Now I don't really care for Zeus's boons, so we're going for the centaur heart.
Pests.
Yes, sir. Easy. These gemstones aren't, though. Those are 25 health. Here's a shop of Charon, or well of Charon. And obviously I don't need any of that. None of that stuff. So we'll go for the coins. Simple enough, get our coins and go about our business. I don't plan on unlocking a weapon too soon. I do need keys for the mirror as well, though.
Brimstones.
Yeah, the brimstones. I think I called them gemstones. They can become tricky if you get too many of them. That was an easy room. See, we're clearing Tartarus a lot easier now than the first 2 attempts. And here's an Ares boon. The boons you get also can change depending on whether or not you already have boons from that god. And they also have duo boons, where if you have a specific set of abilities from 2 different gods, that they'll offer you a duo boon, which those can be really handy. I'm sure we'll see him probably a few episodes from now. Oh, see those lasers, man.
Dust.
In
the name of Hades.
Alright, so my dash creates a Blade Rift after using Death Defiance. See, I don't want that. It's so situational. I don't want to use that. Your attacker special deals more damage after slaying a foe. I think I wanted the Blade Dash for 2 reasons. One, because I like it because it's epic, where the other 2 were rare, and actually these things can do some good damage as foes chase me and whatnot, so we'll take it.
Oh no.
There you are.
So all I gotta do here is survive for 45 seconds. I don't have to kill any of these guys, but I do it just because it's fun to do it, as long as I don't get wrecked and flexed. Oh, like I just did there. These rooms usually aren't that hard, but the spreaders
Picking up some coin.
are definitely
You made it.
making it more difficult than usual. Jeez. Taking way more damage than what you usually do in a room like that.
That's that.
Some decent coin out of there and a heart will definitely help as well.
Wretches.
So you can see those blade rifts. They actually do decent damage if you can keep your enemy on them. Alright, so a Well of Charon, or a Shop of Charon, which I do need. Do I need to restore health? I don't think I actually need to. I'm going to do something I usually wouldn't here. Usually I'd go for that shop and top off my health before going to the boss. But I think I can beat her with 77 health. And I would rather increase my attack power, or my attack damage from 50 to 70% here. So we'll go with that. And then you can see here now that I've beat Meg before with this bow, that she doesn't offer that Titan blood. Her reward from now on will be darkness. We can change that by beating her with the weapon we haven't beat her before, or you can also change it by
I'm here, Meg.
after we end up beating Hades and escaping out of the underworld. It'll open up a thing called a Packet of Punishment, where you can actually add like contracts to make the game more difficult. And each time you do that, it'll make the bosses you haven't beat under that pack condition offer you their good reward. So Titan's blood for her. Alright. Played around too much trying to get her to hit my blade rifts there, instead of focusing on dodging her. You can see having these 2 dashes now instead of just 1 makes a world of difference. So not too difficult, right?
Yes.
So she'll give us a good chunk of darkness there, 50. And we'll go about our business. We didn't take too much damage, so we should be able to restore most of it here.
It seems the Fury failed to do her job.
Don't mind me, Father.
Let's see what we can buy here. Now, this is stuff I generally will try to buy every time I see it. So 11 gems, which helps me permanently. I usually don't spend too much money on things that only help me on the specific run I'm on, but things that will help me overall I do. I don't want to get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of any of my boons.
The path from Tartarus.
So
Up we go.
we'll carry on and tackle Asphodel.
Ugh, this heat.
Within the suffocating heat of Asphodel.
Also, I didn't
Only
show
till
this
I
in
crush their bones to dust.
the House of Hades, but you can actually go over to sections like this and
Wasn't
it'll
this
zoom
little
out and,
expanse once lush and green?
you know, show you the whole trek you're about to go through. Pretty cool. Alright, so a Centaur Heart. Not a bad offering right off the bat.
This won't end well for you.
Alright.
Central heart.
Flawless there, that's good. We can keep restoring that health if we don't take any damage. So darkness or keys actually need to get to at least 5 keys, so we should be getting those first probably.
Dragons.
Yeah, these things can be a pain in the ass. Alright, not too bad.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
Alright, a palm or another Aphrodite boon. And actually, I'm going to do another Aphrodite boon. I kind of feel like I should have went for the palm.
Skull crushers.
Skull crushers are easy. Oh, you bitch. Got out of it.
Got to hold on.
State that. There we go.
Olympus calls. Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, so your cast, I don't want her cast ability, it's trash. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes. That's not too bad, and it's epic. Or any heart chambers are worth 30% more. I'm going to go with this one just because it's epic, but that life affirmation, had it been rare, I would have went for it. Alright, Zeus or a shop? I don't like Zeus boons, as I mentioned. So we're going for the shop.
Let's see what's up for sale.
Alright, so I definitely don't need the health. I'm only down 9 for my max. Let's talk
Can you
to...
provide me any insight as to
Here,
just
here.
what sort of hideous monstrosity awaits me over on the next infernal island, Chiron mate?
And this actually might pay off because if they offer me life affirmation on the next chamber, I'll probably get more out of it. So 350, we're gonna buy this random
Commend
boon,
you for your
and
efforts.
that's good.
You're difficult
Let me
to
get
track
her
there in the depths,
flourish.
cousin.
Let's change.
So this is something, heroic level boons you can't get normally. You usually get them through like an exchange by upgrading one that's already epic. So my dash can deal... I actually think I really like that. It being heroic doesn't do much more than it being standard, though. It just does more damage. I'm going to take the Divine Flourish. 'Cause that's a good defensive boon to have.
Here's the fee.
And I'll take those Centaur Heart as well. So now we have a boss. This is the Barge of Death. It's generally not
Why, it's
too
the Barge
bad.
of Death.
A boss battle. We'll see.
How do you do?
These gemstone character things that I'm attacking first, they don't attack you. They just will occasionally put shields on all the enemies you're facing. So that's why we gotta get rid of them first. Did that without taking any damage, so that's good. Alright, so another
I
Aphrodite.
accept this message.
I don't want her. Yeah, of course, they don't offer me life affirmation. Your weak effects are more potent. That's not too bad. Weak afflicted foes are also susceptible to damage. I think that's the obvious route to go here. Once I hit them once, they'll be weak, and then they'll just inherently take more damage while they're weakened. So, synergizes pretty well. You won't see too many heavy Aphrodite runs that I do, so we're going to get one out of the way soon. Or early, I should say.
No.
So once you break that armor on them, now I can just keep them stun locked. Having that deflect is so crucial. Take our darkness. Once we get deeper into the game, there'll be more stuff that you can do after the clear room too. Alright, so don't want that, don't want that. This, I definitely want the Yarn of Aridine or whatever the hell it is. It'll make the next boon I find have an increased rarity chance. So, do I go for the Shop of Charon? No, because I don't have at least 100 gold. We go to Ares, and his boon will be increased. And I think this is the last room before the boss, so I don't even have to fight anything. Alright, so this will be increased by that yarn I just bought. That's why everything's blue. Alright, your cast sends a Blade Rift, which isn't bad. After you take damage, inflict doom. Doom's not bad. Your Blade Rift affects still damage in a wider area. I think that's the obvious choice. So it'll make my Blade Rifts bigger there. Alright, second boss. And again, doesn't offer me his gem reward or his diamond reward. He offers me the increased darkness.
Remember me?
This should be an easy clear here. I got a deflect and good damage on my attack. Especially if I back up and actually use that sniper shot.
Like that.
Should be immune now. Yeah. See how that deflects, so I can just shoot his stuff right back at him. Gotta be careful with this one though when he has the fast. I'll trade that. I'll take one hit from him to hit him with his own.
Keep him coming.
Alright, now we got working room here. This should be pretty straightforward. We didn't have any egg spreaders. Remember last time we had those egg spreaders, man. They're the most difficult part about this boss. It's pretty much over now. Oh, shh. I didn't anticipate him doing that early. And again, on the Switch, I'm telling you, you play this on Steam, the field of view is bigger. You can see him when you're down here. Like, I couldn't tell he was going to do that because he wasn't in the frame. A lot of bragging about how easy it would get. Alright, so give me my 100 darkness. It's very good. You get some really good Poseidon boons too that increase like the amount of gems, gold, and darkness that you get when you receive it. And if you can get that really early on a run, you can really rack up some good rewards. All right, so let's see what they're offering in the shop here. Again, I almost always go for these when they offer you to buy darkness or gems or whatever, gemstones. Almost always go for them. That's all we need.
Do I still need these?
Don't want to sell anything, and we'll go on up to Elysium. Now, in my experience, it's quite often that the first reward you get offered in Elysium is a Daedalus hammer as one of the options. So we'll see if that's the case here.
That's what the outside world is like.
The enshrouded rip.
I'll have to give them new pains to recall.
So again, I'll just show you, this is where Elysium will zoom out and show you the artwork. Really like appreciating the artwork the developers here did. Alright, so I'm going for the life. The more life I have, the more successful I'll be. Died. He must have got hit by one of the traps.
That's a relief.
Alright, so there's another 25 health. Really getting our health up there now. Be honest with you, I'm going to go for this Palm of Power and really hope that they let me boost my attack damage again. Or worst case scenario, one of my Ares boons. Urge to Kill, I think it is. Can't really remember. Flame wheels aren't that bad, it just depends on who else is around. Heartbreak Strike is exactly one I wanted to level up, so we'll do that. 4% damage now.
Extra blessing.
Pretty good. Shop of Charon isn't going to do me too much, because I only have 100 gold, so we'll go with the gold reward and get an additional 100 gold. These guys can get tricky now that they're armored. Bright swords.
More of you, huh?
Took more damage there than what I would have liked to have, but especially for just 100 gold. But let's see what we can get here. Restore 10% of my health when entering a chamber. Don't think I need that, especially for the amount of gold. If I can get another increase to my Heartbreak Strike, that'd be great. Deflect that, but didn't get it down in time. Oh, damn it. Now I'm gonna have to buy life.
Regenerating.
No, he's not. Should be it.
A palm of power.
And of course, I can't increase my Heartbreak Strike. Alright, well, in essence, this kind of increases my damage, so I'll go Sweet Surrender. A Dionysus Boon or another heart. Dionysus has some really good stuff. It's a boss, which scares me, but I'm hoping it's Asterius the Bull. If it's the butterfly, we might be making a big mistake. It's the butterfly. Oh no, it's Asterius. Okay.
You come from the bowels of hell.
So I actually like facing him as a mini boss because once I face him at the end as the primary boss
Agreed on both
of
counts.
Elysium, he'll be down a little bit on health already. So. And it's the same exact tactics here as it is when you face him as a regular boss. So just keep your distance, and as I clearly didn't do there. So we got him through phase 1 pretty easily, and I think I only got hit once. Now it becomes more difficult though with him shooting that magic out when he lands. Tried to deflect that, but I didn't get an angle on it. So not too bad. I'm going to have to definitely buy health when I get to a shop of Charon, though.
I beat the Bull of Minos.
I beat the Bull of Minos. Alright, so here's Dionysus.
Hey man, I heard Athena had a word with you already, yeah? She's cool though, once you get to know her. Here, I got something that ought to suit her style.
Interesting.
Alright, so Trippy Shot is actually really beneficial once you have more Bloodstones, which I only have one, so not too good. Positive Outlook can be okay, but this is the one I always go for. Gain Heart when you get, gain overall life when you pick up a Nectar, and we get one Nectar now, so...
Put me right, huh?
Boom. Health and a Nectar, kind of a no-brainer. I really need them to let me increase my Heartbreak Strike with these palms, though. Trying to get these guys to chase me, just hit the traps like that.
He's fully recovered.
I'm gonna bait them down here and eat those traps. Alrighty. Oh, I really thought that was gonna be it. Alright, Bubble, you're the last one. Alright, Heartbreak Strike up to 94%. That's a no-brainer. Alright, Gems or Darkness. I'm gonna go Gems. Get some of the Contractor upgrades, hopefully, since I've been able to buy a few Gems.
Strongbows.
Yeah, these guys are going to be difficult. I need to keep them grouped up if I can, so I can deflect their stuff and get them to getting hit by these traps as well. Hope this is the last wave, but I don't think it will be. It's not. Oh man, I hate that trap. That is not good. trick these guys into coming up here, so I can hit them with these traps.
That was regenerating.
It's not. There's a Charon here, so I should be able to buy some life from it and then possibly get a shop of Charon as well.
Gemstones. Never
Lucky
enough of
tooth
these back
ranked
at the
up,
house.
that's good. Restore 70 health, absolutely.
Worth it.
And for 10 gold to get 20% movement speed, I'll definitely do that as well. Alright. Now, another 25 health or 100 gems, or 100 coins. Go at the 25 health. Might actually have a shot of beating Hades on our third attempt, which is the attempt we're on right now. This is our third escape attempt overall, so that would be good. Not too bad. It's another 25 health. So this is the last room before the boss. Definitely going with the shop so we can try to maximize our health. Alright. Oh, it doesn't give me an option to buy health. It usually does. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with the Dionysus Moon
Always
first.
a pleasure, Charon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Trippy Shot, even though I only have one Bloodstone right now. Definitely take my gems, and I'm gonna actually, I think I'm gonna pass on buying this Palm, so I have enough money to maybe buy some health afterwards if I need it, which I probably will. All right.
Care for a
We're going to
rematch?
skip through all the dialogue here since you've met these two. Theseus, as always, is a butthole, and there. Oh, didn't mean to get hit by him either. But you'll notice the Minotaur already has his health pretty low. And thank you for that subscription, Billy Powell. And Bellaba producer as well. I got the bull into phase 2, which is good. Shouldn't have took that damage there.
Demon, be vanquished. Take this.
Alright, let's see if we can get this damn guy finished.
Now for the other one.
These should be much easier.
Be gone, I say.
Especially since I have that Divine Flourish. Messed that up. Want to get out here with as much health as possible, though, for taking on the Satyr pits.
You are unwelcome in Elysium, and I shall happily escort you out.
Down into phase 2.
Poseidon, I invoke your might. Hold, you monster! You've no defense against my blessed spear, flagon.
I'm going to take more damage from
Now, fiend!
Poseidon than I am him.
I shall not lose to you again.
It's hard to get a shot with old Uncle Poseidon here. Really sticking it to me.
Here!
Bastard. You can tell, because I'm having a hard time hitting him with my bow, all the moving he does. I figured it'd be better to use those blade rifts, but there we go. Got him defeated, so this is about pretty much as far as we went last time. Again, get darkness here since we beat him with the bow before. We'll move on and take on the Satyr Pits and see if we can get through it and face off against Hades and maybe even beat Hades. Alright, so I definitely need
Gimme.
health. I definitely need gems. We're not going to take the Cyclops Strike even though
Let's
it's
think about this.
good. Don't want to get rid of that. That. Or that. Skip all that.
That was Elysium.
Alright.
What's with the air up here?
Alright, so let's see what's in the shop real
What's on
quick.
offer here?
Would always like to get that gem, but definitely can't get that. I might be able to get that anvil, which would let me trade in the current Daedalus Hammer upgrade I have for 2. And that would be very much worth it.
Sticks.
I don't like the upgrade I have right now. So with that being the case, let me first go after... Do I want to first go after the 100 coins or the Dionysus Spoon? I'm going to do the Dionysus Spoon first. Now this trippy shot, you didn't get to see it do much to the boss, but these non-bosses, it actually stuns them while they're in it every couple seconds, so it can definitely be a help in these Satyr Pits. These rats can't get over to me, so this is just a ground and pound. Be honest with you, I should be maximizing my distance here. Alrighty. The other thing is, when you do clear the correct Satyr Tunnel, you get a huge boost of health at the end as well. We're going to keep ourselves in this trippy fog to try to kill any rats that try to rush us. Those small rats, they die with one shot of anything, but there's so many of them, sometimes they overwhelm you. Alright, so this is the quote-unquote boss of this Satyr Tunnel, and sometimes it's an actual mini-boss, sometimes it's just armored foes, which is the case here. Fortunately, my trippy shot doesn't do anything to armored foes as far as stunning them. Their armor removed, obviously there. Stun them nice and good. Alright, so here's some actual satyrs. Satyrs aren't my problem. It's those a-hole snake stones. Should be the last one, I believe. No, it's not. they did.
And carry coin.
It's tricky. Alright, so positive outlook. Using a fountain restores all health and gives you bonus damage. That is absolutely where you want to go, especially if you get that during Tartarus, because every time you clear a boss, you hit a fountain. So it gives you the bonus damage. Most importantly now, let's see here. See if there's anything to sell that we don't really need. Your dash creates a blade rift. I don't want to sell anything here as much as I want to try to get that hammer, the anvil. We're not going to do so at the expense of getting rid of stuff that we really want.
I'm back.
Okay. But we are going to save up our coins for that.
Let's see here.
And I think we either go for Athena or we go for the coins now. If we go for the coins now, I don't think we'll get quite enough. We're going to risk it though. We'll go coins.
Let's see what's in here.
And see if we get a total of 275 after this.
Clean.
Oh, I didn't see that rat right on top of me. Howie didn't see him, but Point didn't. Alright.
Farthest I've come.
Oh, we need... That hurts, doesn't it, boys? I'm dropping a decent amount of coins. I just don't think I'm going to get to 275. See, I almost always go for buying... Yeah, we're going to. I'll kick myself if I get to, like, just over 275, but
should be
need that darkness.
Satyr storage.
I really didn't think that it would be this room.
Shiny. Disgusting.
Take our Satyr sack.
Cerberus will love it.
And take the fountain, which will fully heal us and give us 3% damage bonus.
Had quite enough here, thanks.
But we're not... We could leave now and go face off against Hades, but I need at least 50 coins, because I want that hammer, and having another Athena boon wouldn't hurt us either.
I guess.
We're doing this primarily for the coins. We need 42 coins. My problem is I have no way to heal there. I'm not going to find another fountain. So that's the risk versus reward of doing extra chambers after you find the Satyr sack. That and if I have to face him as the giant satyr, probably grab bigger problems. Alrighty. Getting close though. This is gonna be a boss one too. Oh, tiny vermin's not easy to kill either.
It's just a tiny vermin.
Just a tiny vermin, my ass. Problem with tiny vermin spawns big vermin. Big vermin hurt. Shit. I need to go across there.
Poison again. Phew.
Problem with killing all these big rats is that that does nothing towards the end goal of defeating the actual boss. Something really good out of this damn anvil, which is the whole reason why I'm doing this. If not, it would not be worth it. This may end up actually costing me victory against Hades. Spawn more. I barely have them 60% dead, if that. damage.
So you're the ringleader.
Jeez.
So vicious yet so tiny.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated.
Alright, what are you offering me here? Your abilities that deflect also make them exposed. Don't want that. With shield. No, I think I have to go last stand just because it'll give my Death Defiance more health, which I'll be using Death Defiance for sure. Now I have the internal struggle of I may have to do another Satyr Tunnel to try to find some more health through a
Should I go
Well of
find some
Charon.
satyrs to get out of here?
Let's see, I definitely want this.
Let's mix things up, Daedalus.
So give me Twin Shot and Piercing Volley, which neither one I want, so that kind of backfired in and of itself. Do I do another Satyr Tunnel? Which I definitely don't want to do that one. We'll do this one, see if we can get some
Maybe
more
this way.
health. Hopefully this doesn't backfire. I will say the Piercing Volley, while it's not something I generally look for, it'll be good for these armored foes. It does 400% damage to armored foes.
Look who.
See if there's anything here I don't want. I want to get rid of that. Definitely not getting rid of that. Don't want to get rid of that. So nothing there.
You're gone.
This is where I need help. Take it. Take that. Very tempted. I'm not going to, because there's a Palm of Power I can buy back in the hallway. Temple of Sticks, but I was tempted to buy that last item as well. As long as we can clear this boss and not take much damage at all, this will be a big benefit, actually. Quit poisoning the ground. I gotta walk there. Damn. Snake gems. There we go. Just do so much damage.
Thank the gods.
Alright. I still think that that was a big benefit. But I think it's time to go face off against Hades.
One satyr sack for one good boy.
We got 150 here. I'm gonna actually go for this
Thank you.
Dionysus.
Hey, what's with that Charon, man?
Take less damage while in Festive Fog. I definitely don't need After Party. I won't leave another encounter. So we'll go Positive Outlook. 15% damage reduction once I'm below 40% health. So that'll actually come in handy.
All right, boy, I got your favorite tree.
Terrifying Cerberus.
And we'll let you hear the first interaction between Zagreus and Hades outside of the House of Hades.
Wow. Oh, of course.
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered a bunch of incompetent wretches to try to kill me, but sure. I'll grant that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is a lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
No. You're going
All right. So, we'll see how this
I
goes.
suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand
rid of all these
then why I wear the
pillars.
Helm of Darkness.
Actually, try to deflect those. I didn't even see him spawn on me.
Your eyes deceive you, boy. You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
That's right.
It all depends on which enemies he spawns and whether or not I can take care of them.
No misery. Go home.
So my positive outlook is active now.
I'll boil your blood.
So you hit me with one of the skulls, which is very similar to my bloodstone. And it makes him do more damage to you if he hits you when it's in there. Barely got out of that one.
Outrageous.
That's not good.
Ah, you.
You're merely
Jesus.
Darkness. Darkness. You. Darkness. You brought this on yourself.
That's not good. I really need to get him defeated here prior to getting hit again.
Darkness.
The reason why I say it that way is because he has a whole nother phase. I think his second phase is actually easier than this first one, but do need to have some help to overcome it. Alright.
To have been brought this low by my own ungrateful child. I would expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you... Enough of this. Enough of you. I'll have it with you, boy.
This Deadliest Hammer actually really screwed me here because I need distance more than I need that twin shot by far.
Die already.
I just can't reach him. Problem. We got a good shot here. Remember, I still got like a whole nother 75 health or so. Try to get rid of these things because they will absolutely destroy you.
You'll burn. Yeah, boy.
Alright. Ah, damn it. I had nowhere to go. I barely got out of that.
I shall not take such disrespect from you.
Yeah, you will. We should get him. tricky.
Hold still.
Jesus. I was feeling really confident about it, but that triple hit he just did to me. I essentially just can't get hit again. Third escape attempt, and we take down the man, the myth, the legend.
You... Go. Go then. Go! Get out of here! Get out!
I told you that I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Wait. Wait, just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. Well, answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Persephone. My mother. Why did she leave?
Blood and darkness. There is no escape.
Bam, so there you have it. Shows you what you beat it with, how much time it took, all that stuff. Took me just over an hour to do that clear. So we'll take our Titan's Blood here, and we'll show you all of the dialogue with Persephone, because it's what really drives the story up until we actually beat the game. Beat the story, I should say.
I made it. Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold. Sure hope this works, Nix.
Now, unfortunately, the first time I come through here, I can't actually walk any faster. I have to do this slow walk.
The surface. Winds.
That thing. That's the sun. Is this a cat?
Who's there?
Hello?
Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out, or I shall make you! Out with you!
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive? Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
Mother. In short, I beat him, finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
He told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Oh, guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. But then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
No. I can come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
However long it takes.
So there you have it. Beat Hades for the first time, and you meet Persephone. But you come to find out that you cannot live on the surface, so you die and end up back in the House of Hades. And that's the story on how they can keep this a cycle of rebirth game.
Mother, I have to get back there.
Now, with that being said, as I mentioned previously, we'll do one escape attempt per episode is the plan. Again, if I go into Tartarus and do something stupid and die, we'll just do another one. But the whole purpose of my Let's Play series is to take you through the storyline. So as we interact with new characters, we'll let you hear them for the first time, and then like when we're interacting with Persephone, we'll show you the full dialogue, because that's what drives the story for you to beat the story of the game. After that, there's more to do. We'll figure that all out later. This episode's already running longer than I'd hoped. As usual, it's almost as long as the first episode, but that's it. Take care. Alright guys, that does wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy the content, please consider giving the video a like. If you missed our previous episode, you can check it out in the top right hand corner of your screen right now. Below that is another awesome video from our channel I think you should check out. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to subscribe and turn on alert notifications so you know whenever we go live or upload new content. We'll see you next time.